Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 22nd and 23rd of September 2024. Okay, let's start with the session. The first question here is, recently the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways has appointed which Olympic medalist shooter as its brand ambassador? The correct answer is B option, Manu Bhaker. Okay, Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways has appointed Manu Bhaker, who is a double Olympic medalist shooter, as its brand ambassador. Fine, and this was announced by the Union Minister Sarbanand Sonowal during an event in Chennai, Tamil Nadu on 17th of September 2024. This event, called the fourth Harnessing of the Nari Shakti for the Development of the Nation, and basic aim here is to honor the women achievers. It was jointly organized by the Chennai Port Authority and the Kamarajar Port Authority. This event took place at the International Cruise Terminal of the Chennai Port. Fine. Simply you have to remember that Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways has appointed Olympic medalist shooter Manu Bhaker as its brand ambassador. This is Manu Bhaker, okay? And who's our Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways? This is Sarbanand Sonowal. Fine. Now one more thing, today we will have a revision slide after every question. Okay, so now after doing this question, let's move to our revision part, and the category would be awards, honors and persons in news. The first question here is, who has been appointed as the Director General of Sashastra Seema Bal? Here it's coming Daljit Singh Chaudhary because it is the question from January, but please update it, it is not the right answer. The correct answer is Mr. Amrit Mohan Prasad. Okay, recently who has become the first Indian monk to be honored with the American President's Gold Volunteer Service Award? This first Indian monk is Acharya Lokesh Muni. Who has become the first woman Chief Minister of West Punjab in Pakistan? This is Maryam Nawaz. She is the first woman CM of West Punjab in Pakistan. Which Indian recently received the highest civilian Grand Collar of the Order Award of Timor-Leste? This is Draupadi Murmu, our President. Raman Subbarao, who passed away recently, was associated with which sport? Answer is cricket. He is associated with cricket. Recently, who has become the first world leader to reach 2 crore subscribers on his official YouTube channel? This is our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Recently, Ahmed Awad bin Mubarak became the Prime Minister for which country? He became the PM for the country Yemen. Okay. Now moving to next question. Recently, who became the new Chief Minister of NCT Delhi? The correct answer here is C option, Atishi Marlena. Okay. Basically, on 17th of September 2024, Aam Aadmi Party has elected Atishi Marlena as the new Chief Minister of Delhi, and this followed the resignation of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who stepped down after facing the corruption charges in the Delhi liquor excise case. And talking about Arvind Kejriwal, he was a 3-time Chief Minister of Delhi, and he tendered his resignation to Lieutenant Governor Mr. VK Saxena after being granted the bail. Atishi Marlena is MLA from Kalkaji, and she becomes the 3rd woman as well as 8th person to serve as the Chief Minister of Delhi. Okay. So Delhi's Legislative Assembly term ends on 11th of February 2025 with the Aam Aadmi Party holding 62 seats from the 2020 elections. Okay, so Atishi Marlena became the new Chief Minister of NCT Delhi after replacing Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Fine. Now let's see some of the important national news. The first question here is, Ghatampur and Obrasi thermal power projects recently seen in the news is associated with which Indian state? These projects belong to Uttar Pradesh. Which state government has recently banned the sale, production and distribution of tobacco products? This is the state of Telangana. Next is, Perunga Manalur massacre is associated with which Indian state? This massacre took place in Tamil Nadu. Recently, the government of India has declared which airport as an international airport? The correct answer here is Surat Airport. Recently, which state has become the 3rd state after Kerala and Bihar to introduce the menstrual leave policy for the working woman? So now after Kerala and Bihar, Odisha is the 3rd state to introduce the menstrual leave policy for working women. Means women can take the leave during their menstrual cycle. Recently, where was the 125-foot statue of Lachit Barphukan unveiled? Answer is Jorhat in the state of Assam. Which ministries have initiated the preparations for organization of International Day of Yoga 2024? These ministries are Ministry of Information and Broadcasting along with Ministry of Ayush. Okay. And when do we celebrate International Day of Yoga? Answer is 21st of June. Fine. Coming to question number 3. Which country won the Men's Asian Hockey Champions Trophy 2024? The correct answer is A option, India. The Indian men's hockey team, which was led by Harmanpreet Singh, won the Men's Asian Hockey Champions Trophy for a record 5th time on 17th of September 2024. Okay, and in the finals, India has actually defeated the country China, and this finals took place at Mogi Hockey Training Base in China. And India had won the trophy previously in different years like 2011, 2016, 2018 and 2023. India remained unbeaten in the tournament, defeating China, Japan, Malaysia, South Korea and Pakistan. China reached their first ever finals, while Pakistan secured the 3rd position after defeating South Korea. Okay, don't forget Craig Fulton is the Indian team's coach. Okay, so 3 things you have to remember. First of all, which team or which country has won the Men's Asian Hockey Champions Trophy? This is the country India. After defeating which country? So India has defeated China in the finals. And who was the coach for the Indian men's hockey team? This is Craig Fulton. You can see the picture of Craig Fulton here. Okay. Now let's see some sport related news. Means we will be seeing some sport current affairs that were in news in the past few months. Shannon Gabriel, who recently announced his retirement from international cricket, belongs to which country? Answer is West Indies. What is technological doping recently seen in the news? What is it? It is gaining a competitive advantage through sports equipment. Which Indian player won bronze medal at the World Junior Squash Championships 2024? Answer is Shaurya Bawa. Recently, who became the youngest male chess player to win the FIDE candidate tournament? It is D. Gukesh. You have to tell me, D. Gukesh is which number of grandmaster in India's list? Dinesh Karthik, who recently announced his retirement, belongs to which sport? Dinesh Karthik is a cricketer. Which Indian athlete created a history by winning India's first bronze medal in 200 meters race at 2024 Paris Paralympics? This athlete is Preeti Pal. Which day is observed as World Chess Day every year? We celebrate the World Chess Day every year on 20th of July. Okay. Now let's move to next question. Bhitarkanika-National-Park, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? Location is C option, Odisha. Why it came into news? Because the population of nesting birds has slightly increased in Bhitarkanika National Park. Okay, and if you talk about this park, it is located in the Kendrapara district of the Odisha state, and it is located in the delta that is formed by the Brahmani, Baitarani and the Dhamra rivers. So this park covers an area of 672 square kilometers, making it India's second largest mangrove ecosystem. It consists of different mangrove forests, rivers, creeks and tidal deltas, which are enriched by its proximity to the Bay of Bengal. So the park's species and vegetation are typical of tropical and subtropical intertidal regions. And if you talk about Bhitarkanika, it is the second Ramsar site of Odisha after Chilka Lake. Okay, so Bhitarkanika National Park lies in the state of Odisha. Now let's have a look at some of the important places that were in news. The first question here is, Minamoto-Rishima Islands is located in which ocean? It lies in Pacific Ocean. The first meeting of the Inland Waterways Development Council was held at, this meeting took place in Kolkata. Which state will feature India's first personal rapid transit or PRT corridor as part of its metro rail infrastructure? This is Uttarakhand. Which state that was recently in news, also known as Gate of Tears in Arabic? Answer is Bab al Mandab. Namdafa flying squirrel that was recently is in news is endemic to which Indian state or union territory? Namdafa flying squirrel is found in Arunachal Pradesh. Senkaku Islands is located in which sea? These islands lie in East China Sea. Death Valley is located in which country? Correct answer here is USA. Fine. Now after it, let's move to next question. Recently, where was the Kalvari submarine escape training facility, that is Vinetra, commissioned? The answer here is C option, Visakhapatnam. Actually, the Kalvari submarine escape training facility, which is also known as Vinetra, was commissioned at INS Satavahana in Visakhapatnam by Vice Admiral Rajesh Pendharkar. Okay. So Vishakhapatnam is the base for the Eastern Naval Command and it is a key formation of the Indian Navy. The city hosts vital naval facilities including the naval dockyard, and also it plays a strategic role in India's maritime defense. So Vinetra improves the escape skills of crew members from the distressed Kalvari class submarines, and the facility supports India's Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, which reflect the country's focus on self-reliance in defense technology. Okay, so Kalvari submarine escape training facility Vinetra was commissioned in Vishakhapatnam at INS Satavahana. Okay, now let's have a look at some of the important defense related current affairs. The first question is, maritime partnership exercise was conducted between which two countries? These two countries are Russia and India. Storm Shadow missile is jointly developed by which two countries? This missile has been developed jointly by UK and France. Recently, which city is being established by the armed forces as the country's India's first tri-service common defense station? It is Mumbai. Who recently assumed the role of Vice Chief of Naval Staff? Answer here is Dinesh K. Tripathi. It is also the question from January. Please update it. The correct answer here is Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan. Okay, and he took over from Vice Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi on 1st of May 2024. What type of missile system is the Javelin recently seen in the news? It is a man-portable anti-tank guided missile. INS Malpe and INS Mulki belongs to which type of class? Both of these ships belong to Mahe class. Zorawar tank is developed by which organization? These tanks are developed by DRDO. Fine. Now let's move to next question. Vishnupad-Temple and Mahabodhi-Temple recently seen in the news are located in which Indian state? The correct answer is C option, Bihar. Actually, the Union Budget 2024 to 25 plans to develop the corridor projects for two important temples in Bihar. These are Vishnupad-Temple in Gaya and second one is Mahabodhi-Temple in Bodh Gaya. Vishnupad-Temple is on the Falgu river banks in Gaya, and don't forget that this temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Okay, it features a footprint believed to mark Lord Vishnu's defeat of a demon, and it was built in 1787 by the Queen Ahilya Bai Holkar. It stands 100 feet tall with 44 granite pillars. Also, it is especially visited during Pitra Paksha and it has been served by the Gayawal Brahmins. And if you talk about the Mahabodhi temple that lies in Bodh Gaya, it is a place where Gautam Buddha is said to have attained the enlightenment, and originally it was built by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BC, and the current structure dates to 5th and 6th centuries. Okay, it includes a 50 meters high temple, the Vajrasan and other sacred sites as well. It is a significant early example of brick temple architecture. Fine, so both of these temples lie in the state of Bihar. Okay, now here we will be talking about some of the important art and culture related current affairs that were in news in the past few months. Vishalgarh Fort is located in which Indian state? This fort lies in Maharashtra. Majuli manuscript painting is associated with which Indian state? This painting belongs to Assam. Next is Gangor festival is celebrated in which Indian state? Answer is Rajasthan. Angkor Wat, which was seen in the news, is located in which country? It lies in Cambodia. Tirumala Tirupati Sri Venkateshwara temple is located in which Indian state? Answer is Andhra Pradesh. Pathimalai cave, recently seen in the news due to ancient rock paintings, is located in which Indian state? Answer is Tamil Nadu. Rusoma Orange festival is celebrated in which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in the state of Nagaland. Okay, which another festival is celebrated in Nagaland and it is very famous? That was Hornbill festival, right? And do remember that Hornbill festival is celebrated although in Nagaland, but Pakke Paga Hornbill festival is celebrated in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, moving to next question. Recently, where was the India's first carbon dioxide to methanol pilot plant introduced? The correct answer here is B option, Pune. Okay, India's first carbon dioxide to methanol pilot plant has been introduced in Pune in the state of Maharashtra, and it had a capacity of 1.4 tons per day under a public-private partnership, and it is supported by Department of Science and Technology. Carbon dioxide to methanol conversion captures the carbon emissions from the industrial sources like power plants or directly from the air. The captured carbon dioxide is then reacted with hydrogen so as to produce the methanol, and this technology helps in reducing the greenhouse gas emissions and it provides a sustainable fuel source as well. The plant marks a significant step in advancing the indigenous carbon capture and utilization technologies. Also, it aligns with India's Panch Amrit climate goals. Okay, so do remember that India's first carbon dioxide to methanol pilot plant has been inaugurated in Pune in the state of Maharashtra. Okay, now let's have a look at some of the important national news now. The first question here is Panchamasli Lingayats are associated with which Indian state? Answer is Karnataka. Recently, which state government has waived off the registration tax on strong hybrid cars? This is the state UP. Which two institutions recently signed a memorandum of understanding to strengthen the cybersecurity in India? These two institutions are CSE and US, means Common Services Center and the United Service Institution. Recently, which state government is organizing the special camps to grant Indian citizenship to the minority refugees from Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh? This is the state government of Rajasthan. Recently, India and Israel have launched a joint project to establish a center of water technology at which institute? This is the initiative of India and Israel, and this center is being established at IIT Madras. Vijay Raghavan committee was constituted by which ministry? This committee was formed by Defence Ministry. Which ministry recently launched Building and Other Construction Workers Management Information System portal? Answer here is Ministry of Labour and Employment. Okay. Now moving to next question. Nag King Chili, or you can say Raja Mircha festival, recently seen in the news, is celebrated in which northeastern state? The correct answer here is C option, Nagaland. Okay. Basically, Seihama village in Nagaland celebrates the Nag King Chili festival, showcasing the community farming. Okay, and Nag King chili, which is also known as Bhoot Jolokia or ghost pepper, it is one of the hottest chilies, and it was certified by Guinness World Records as well in 2006, and also it received the GI tag in the year 2008. This chili is primarily cultivated in some states like Nagaland, Assam, Manipur, and also to some lesser extent in Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Meghalaya. So peak harvest months are August to September, and it is grown in large bamboo groups. Okay, so Raj Mircha festival is celebrated in the state of Nagaland. Let's see some art and culture related news. Raja Parb is an agricultural based festival of which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in Odisha. Lanjia Sora paintings, which recently got the GI tag, belongs to which Indian state? These paintings have got the GI tag and they are from Odisha. Which community in Kukanam, Kerala speaks the Madhika language that was mentioned in the news? This community is Chakalia. Which Indian state was the theme state for the world's largest international crafts fair, that is Surajkund Mela 2024? It is celebrated in Gujarat. Bhitarkanika-Temple is located in which Indian state? Answer is Madhya Pradesh. Maharani Temple, which has been recently damaged by fire, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So this temple lie in Jammu and Kashmir. Nuakhai festival is celebrated in which Indian state? This festival belongs to Odisha. Okay. Moving to question number 9. What is the total allocation for the Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan Yojana recently approved by the Union Cabinet? Answer is A option, 79,156 crore rupees. So Union Cabinet has approved this Yojana on 18th of September recently, and the scheme aims to improve the socio-economic conditions of tribal majority villages and the aspirational districts. It is proposed by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the 2024-25 Union Budget, and the scheme will last for 5 years with a total allocation of 79,156 crore rupees, in which the central will contribute nearly 56,333 crore rupees and the state will contribute 22,823 crore rupees. It will cover overall 549 districts, 2,740 blocks and 63,000 villages, which would benefit over 5 crore tribal people. India's tribal population is 10.45 crore as per the census 2011. Okay, so total allocation for Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan scheme is 79,156 crore rupees. Let's see some important government schemes that were in news. The first question here is, which country became the first country to adopt the India's Jan Aushadhi scheme? This is the country Mauritius. Recently, which institution has approved $240.5 million in loans to advance rooftop solar system installations in across India? This is Asian Development Bank. Headquarters lies in Philippines. Digital Health Incentive Scheme was launched under which initiative? Answer here is Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Parvatmala program, which was seen in the news, comes under which ministry? It works under Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Recently, which state government has launched the Mukhyamantri Sukh Shiksha Yojana? Answer is Himachal Pradesh. Recently launched SUPACE is related to what? So SUPACE is associated with Supreme Court of India, and it is basically the acronym for Supreme Court Portal for Assistance in the Court's Efficiency. Okay. Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program is administered by which ministry? This is Ministry of MSME, means Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Okay. Now coming to last question. What is the primary objective of Chandrayaan-4 mission recently approved by the Union Cabinet? The correct answer is to bring the lunar samples back to Earth. So basically, Union Cabinet has approved the Chandrayaan-4 mission on 18th of September 2024, and basic aim here is to collect the lunar samples from Moon and bring them to the Earth. So till now, only 3 countries have done so, and these countries are USA, Russia and China. The long-term goal is to land an Indian astronaut as well on the Moon by the end of 2040. Okay. So ISRO will lead the mission obviously, and it would be a continuation of Chandrayaan 1, 2 and 3. So for this purpose, a budget of 2,104.06 crore rupees have been allocated, with the mission expected to take 3 years, means nearly 36 months. So budget covers spacecraft development, 2 LVM-3 rocket launches, deep space network support and some special tests. Success will pave the way for future manned lunar missions as well. Okay. So primary objective of Chandrayaan-4 mission is to bring the lunar samples back to the Earth. Okay. At last, let's see some science and technology related current affairs. Which 2 countries recently signed an agreement to work together to develop the test for the most advanced AI model? These 2 countries are US and UK. Recently, which space organization successfully tested a liquid rocket engine made with the help of 3D printing? This is ISRO. CLAT 3.5 Sonnet, which is an AI model recently seen in the news, is developed by which company? This is an artificial intelligence model of Anthropic. What is kleptoparasitism, recently mentioned in the news? What is it? It is basically the process where one animal steals the food or resources that another has already caught or prepared. Okay. What is juice jacking, recently mentioned in the news? It is a kind of cyber attack. Saki application is associated with which mission? Answer is Gaganyaan mission. TAC 003 is a live attenuated dengue vaccine, and it has been developed by which country? It is developed by the country Japan. Okay. So this is all about today's session. I hope you would have liked the new pattern. Please give your suggestion regarding this pattern in the comment section. And now I would like to give you some homework. The questions today would be related to national current affairs. Okay. You can see on the screen there are 7 questions which you have to read carefully, and please try to answer them in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answers. Also, before winding up the session, let me again remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay. So now we'll be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Nuzhat Sana signing off.